I'm Dr. Jonathan Gore. I'm a psychology professor here at EKU, and I'm also the director of undergraduate research in creative endeavors.
And?
And I'm a hip-hop artist.
Fame rappers streetwise, but got no intelligence. Wanna stay current, but got no real relevance. Used to see him every day, but haven't seen the fella since. He yell like a healthy storyteller with no elements. Rain down a foundation, spaces, it's a cam. Stamping it from docking the bases.
I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I was born there, and I stayed there until I was 22, so I went to the University of Michigan. It's a great music town. You got Austin, Texas, you got Athens, Georgia, and Ann Arbor, Michigan is right up there with those other ones. Well, I started listening to hip-hop music in the late 80s, which a lot of people call the golden era of hip-hop. In the early 90s, about 91 is when we started writing our own music. A lot of people ask me, why in the world would I even do this? Why don't I play jazz, or why don't I play rock? In the late 80s, early 90s, hip-hop music and hip-hop culture was very serious about social issues. Let's talk about sex slaves. Let's talk about why we're not bringing refugees into this country. Let's talk about economic disparities and racial disparities. Let's talk about things that you never hear on the radio. It's way too controversial, and people are afraid that people stop listening to it if you put songs on there like that. Social psychology is a study of culture and sort of societal influences on behavior and how we influence each other. It covers things like prejudice, it covers things like aggression, it covers things like how we think of ourselves, how you're motivated. And really those are the same topics that I was hearing in rap music when I was growing up. And part of the big reason why I chose social psychology was because of growing up around just the hip-hop culture and just realizing, wow, there's actually a science that looks at these things. So to think about being a professor and being a hip-hop artist sounds like a discrepancy, but it's actually completely and totally, concordant with each other. Music and research are both using different parts of my creativity that kind of gives the one side a break when I go to the other one, but it's like you're constantly being creative in these different ways. So I'm trying to make things that I want to hear. There's only two people who absolutely have to love what we're doing, and that's my bandmate and me. We're the only two people who have to love what we're doing, and you do it because it feels like an outlet that you're not able to do anywhere else. When you decide to decompress from your job, a lot of people decide to consume. So they'll go home, throw themselves on the couch, they'll look at their phone, they'll watch TV, and it's okay to enjoy other people's creations like that, but I feel like it's more fulfilling to decompress by creating something of your own, and that could be whatever. That could be, knitting sweaters. Don't worry about if you're going to make money on it or anything like that. There's really no particular gains that I get from doing music other than I've been doing it so long that it's just something that I love to do, and it's, every time I create something new, it just feels like it's still fulfilling for me, so.
Subtract, delete.
Now, may these MCs rest in peace.